a stock trading near penny stock territory just entered one of the hottest sectors in the market right now, artificial intelligence security, and almost nobody is talking about it yet. Because while investors are distracted chasing massive AI companies worth billions, one tiny company quietly started building technology connected to AI surveillance, smart city systems, and real-time threat detection. Now normally, stocks connected to these industries trade at much higher valuations, but this company, it is still sitting under $5, and that is exactly why speculative traders are starting to watch it closely. At the time of recording, shares are trading around the low single-digit range, cheap enough that most Wall Street investors completely ignore it. But then something unusual started happening. Trading volume began increasing sharply, online searches climbed, and small-cap traders suddenly started paying attention after a series of developments tied to artificial intelligence security technology. Now here is where the story gets really interesting. Governments and businesses around the world are investing billions into surveillance systems, smart city infrastructure, AI-powered monitoring, and automated threat detection. Why? Because security is becoming more important than ever. Cities want smarter monitoring systems, businesses want better protection, and organizations everywhere are searching for AI systems capable of analyzing threats faster than humans. That is exactly the market this company is trying to enter. In simple terms, their technology focuses on AI-powered surveillance, smart sensors, and intelligent monitoring systems designed for security and infrastructure applications. That alone already creates a potentially massive opportunity. But then things got even more interesting. The company continued expanding partnerships and technology deployments tied to AI-driven security solutions across different markets. And suddenly, traders realized this was no longer just another forgotten penny stock. Now it was becoming part of the AI infrastructure conversation. And the market loves AI narratives, especially when low-price stocks are involved. Because historically, small AI-related companies can experience explosive momentum once retail attention begins accelerating. Now obviously, penny stocks are risky, very risky. Most never become long-term winners, but every market cycle creates surprise companies nobody expected, and those companies usually start the same way: low valuation, emerging technology, growing investor attention, and unusual trading activity. This stock is beginning to show several of those signals right now. Now let's talk about why speculative investors are watching closely. The artificial intelligence security market is expected to grow rapidly over the next several years as governments, airports, transportation systems, and businesses continue adopting smarter monitoring systems. That trend matters because companies positioned early inside fast-growing industries sometimes experience enormous upside if adoption accelerates, and this company is attempting to position itself directly inside that trend. Now here is another important detail. The company operates in multiple technology segments tied to surveillance infrastructure and AI-powered analytics. That gives investors exposure to several long-term growth narratives simultaneously. Artificial intelligence, smart cities, security systems, infrastructure modernization, and predictive monitoring technology. That combination is exactly the type of speculative setup aggressive traders search for, especially when the stock price remains relatively low. But there is another reason this story matters. Many investors believe AI security systems will become increasingly important globally as automation expands. Human monitoring alone cannot keep up with modern infrastructure demands. AI systems capable of detecting anomalies, identifying risks, and processing data instantly may eventually become standard across multiple industries. If that happens, companies building these technologies today could benefit significantly. Now, does that guarantee success? Absolutely not. Competition in AI technology is intense, execution risk is real, and small-cap companies often struggle financially while trying to scale operations. That risk always exists. This stock could move much higher, or fall sharply. That is the reality of speculative investing. But traders are not focused only on current numbers. They are focused on future potential. And right now, the future AI security market is attracting enormous investor interest. Now let's talk momentum. Because momentum changes everything in penny stocks. Once retail investors discover a low-priced AI stock, once social media discussion increases, and once volume starts exploding, price action can become extremely aggressive very quickly. Historically, some AI-related penny stocks have delivered massive gains purely from momentum and future growth speculation alone. And that possibility is exactly why traders are beginning to watch this company more carefully now. But finally, what is the company we've been talking about this entire time? The stock is IVDA, Iveda Solutions. a small-cap technology company focused on AI-powered surveillance, smart city infrastructure, and intelligent security systems. And recently, growing investor attention around AI infrastructure and smart monitoring technologies has started pushing this stock back onto trader watch lists. Now think about this carefully. If artificial intelligence security systems continue expanding globally, if smart city infrastructure spending increases, and if this company successfully grows its deployments and partnerships, this stock may look very different from current levels years from now. Will it become one of the biggest AI penny stock winners? Nobody knows, but one thing is certain: the combination of AI exposure, security technology, smart infrastructure, and speculative momentum is exactly why traders are beginning to watch this company closely. Because sometimes, the market's biggest opportunities start with companies almost nobody noticed before the trend exploded. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think AI security technology will become a massive industry in the future? Or is this stock still too risky right now? Comment below and let me know. And if you enjoy discovering hidden stocks before the mainstream catches on, subscribe right now, because the next stock we cover could already be setting up for another explosive move. This video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice.